Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip.
And I'm Lenise Lagan. Glad to have you with us for this breaking news.
That's right. We're starting continuing coverage from Montgomery, where we expect Governor Robert Bentley to resign. We understand right now he is meeting with members of his cabinet. He met with his staff about an hour ago, and we're expecting some sort of an announcement to come out perhaps as early as 4 o'clock.
Well, we are all waiting out here for that announcement that we expect to happen very soon. You can see all of the mic flags set up right now. We've got national media, local media, media from all over the state, so you can understand just how big this news conference is going to be. And as Bob said, we expect the governor could come out as early as 4 o'clock to announce his resignation and to plead guilty to misdemeanor charges instead of felony charges in connections to the investigations that have been going on for quite some time now. Now, the beginning of today, we actually spent in the State House, which is right across the street, where we were hearing impeachment hearings. Today was the very first day of impeachment hearings, and today was the day for Jack Sharman, the special counsel of the House Judiciary Committee, to present his part of the case that he discovered throughout a year-long investigation.
Right now, we want to bring in our political consultant, Jonathan Gray.
That's right. And earlier today, I tried to contact the governor's office because I understand there were negotiations going on where the governor was balking and said he wanted immunity for Rebecca Mason. And also, I tried to find out about or confirm the cabinet meeting that's apparently going on right now. Heard nothing at all from the governor's office. Does that surprise you?
No, I think the phones are on hold right now. They don't. This is moving so fast. Having been in these roles before, you don't want to say the wrong thing. And quite frankly, saying nothing is better than saying the wrong thing right now. The other side of this is it's really his message. I mean, this is his problem. We've seen all the dirty laundry that's come out since we were here on Friday. And I think at this point, you've got a lot of staff that are in shell shock. I mean, remember, guys, they just woke up this morning, probably didn't know they were going to lose their jobs, and here at 3:30 this afternoon, they'll be expected to go do something else. So there is a lot of shall we say, bad weather hitting Montgomery right now. Had he have made a deal 2 or 3 weeks ago, there would have been no ethics decision, there would have been no investigation by the district attorney's office. If he does this the way we're reading it, then essentially what he's doing is he's pleading out all the criminal complaints so he can close the book and go home. Had he have done this a couple of weeks ago, I'm not sure it would have been at that point yet. Because if he had resigned, and the Ethics Commission ruled against him and forwarded it to the Attorney General's office, what's the bargaining power then?
Jonathan was just talking about the perception. Lee is right now in downtown Mobile getting reaction from people in the port city. Lee, as people are just hearing about the breaking news here, what are they saying to you?
Well, Bob and Lenise, we just got down here on Dolphin Street and we're approaching people. A lot of them hearing this news for the first time, as you would expect, most of them saying, I can't believe it took this long, or, you know, I'm glad he finally decided to make that step down.
Hi, Rebecca. What can you guys tell us?
Well, you just came out and gave us an update. Can you let our viewers know what you know?
The latest that's being rumored is that there will be a resignation in the historic House chambers in the state capitol at either 5 or 5:30, and there will be a swearing in of the new governor, which would be Lieutenant Governor Kay Ivey, at 6 o'clock in the historic Senate chamber.
The governor has been booked on 2 campaign finance charges, according to the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office.
He's reached a plea deal. He's already turned himself in on some misdemeanor charges. Of course, we're waiting to find out if there is a resignation in his future. It sounds like there will be.
We finally have the governor's mugshot. Want to bring that up to you now. We have 2 counts that he was booked on in Montgomery County Jail. 1, failure to file campaign finances, and then the second, failure to disclose that ECO. So here you have it, the governor's mugshot.
Why did he wait to this point? Because the 4 ethics charges that were referred to the district attorney's office included felonies. We talked about Friday that the governor could face 20 years in prison. Once he had something on the table to negotiate with, that's probably where they started. He's pled down to a misdemeanor. He is not automatically removed for a misdemeanor charge, whether he pleads guilty or not. But I'm certain that what we will hear today is that he has made a plea arrangement in exchange for his removal of office.
And what you're looking at right now is video of the governor as he was going to get booked. You can see him sitting there in the passenger seat. This is the breaking news that we've been following. We've been covering the story for you from the start. It all started back in March 2016 when those initial charges were brought up by Spencer Collier.
Here's Robert Bentley approaching the lectern.
I will be leaving the office today, April the 10th. But my administration will work with Lieutenant Governor Ivey's administration to provide any assistance needed to make a smooth transition and have minimal disruption on our state.